Do we seek God for His will in the tiniest things in our lives? Many of us are familiar with this amazing story of victory in the Bible, where God led the Israelites to defeat the impenetrable city of Jericho. But we easily forget about what happens next, which is the next battle, the battle at Ai. It was supposed to be an easy battle, and one that the Israelites decided they don't even need to send a lot of their soldiers to fight. After all, they just conquered the mighty Jericho, and this was going to be a cakewalk. But the Israelites end up in a humiliating defeat, and they have to flee from this simple battle. Why? Because God wasn't with them. In the Battle of Jericho, the Israelites had sent out spies and then inquired of God, and God had given them the battle plan. In the Battle of Ai, though, the Israelites sent out spies and somehow thought that the battle was too insignificant to inquire of God. They didn't get the battle plan from God, and if they had, they would have known what was on God's heart. The Israelites failed to rely on God because they thought that they didn't need to trouble God for a battle so small, and this resulted in their humiliating defeat. Somehow we have bought into this lie that there are battles in our lives that are too small for God, that we can face them on our own. Somehow we put God in the "you deal with the big things" box, while believing that He somehow doesn't care about the little things that we do. But the truth is that it is only with Him that we can achieve victory in these battles, whether big or small. Most of us believe that no circumstance or situation is too big for God. But we need to also realize that no circumstance or situation is too small for Him. I'm reminded of this quote by Paul Washer, who says, "I used to tell young preachers, in order to preach, you've got to have the power of God over your life. Now I tell them, in order to tie your shoes, you've got to have the power of God in your life."